Okay, so having finished Shadow Hearts 2, the next logical thing to do is go on to Shadow Hearts 3. Close vibration, not going to mean anything. I don't know what this does, actually. Whatever. Okay.
I lost my memory that day, along with my family.
I mentioned,
when I woke up in the hospital, the doctor told me that we'd been involved in an accident. My father and sister died, trapped in a blaze of burning crimson. If I try and remember anything else, it's terrifying.
So I mentioned a few times when I was playing Shadow Hearts 2, like I mentioned that Shadow Hearts 2 is the most popular one of the series, I think. Like a lot of people like it the best. But I mentioned that like my unpopular opinion is that I think Shadow Hearts 3 is just objectively the best one. Certainly gameplay-wise, like it has all of the things that people like about Shadow Hearts 2, but it improves on them. So the random encounters tend to be a little bit harder, so they're a little bit less of a slog. The game adds a little bit of like richness to what you can do because you can do these double attacks or double combo attacks that they cost a little bit of action points or something if they're limited. So, like, it's very rare for you to be able to just win a battle without any damage, without having to spend anything. Unlike like Shadow Hearts 2, where you sometimes can just get through it with physical attacks. But for Shadow Hearts 3, you often end up needing to spend a lot of MP on a big spell and or spend a lot of action points to use with double combos or something if you want to get through a fight without getting hit. Which is often important because the fights can become pretty rough. So yeah, like I feel like the combat is a little bit deeper. The dungeons, like I find pretty much all of them pretty interesting. Like every one has kind of a gimmick to it, like a bit of a puzzle or something you need to figure out. And each one has a sort of interesting gimmick about what its puzzle is. Which like Shadow Hearts 2 kind of has a little bit of. But some of the dungeons are like kind of duds. Shadow Hearts 3, like I can't remember off the top of my head any dungeon that I really don't like. Maybe there will be one that like I just don't remember for now. Maybe I'll remember when I see it. I don't know. Yeah. Whereas like in Shadow Hearts 1, a lot of the dungeons were really just like you walk back and forth to pick up something that's going to open something. Keep on walking back and forth in the same place. Shadow Hearts 2, the dungeons started to have a little bit more variety, and Shadow Hearts 3 is like the best dungeons. Oh yeah, of course there is this, like, there are these male-gazing characters which are present in all of the Shadow Hearts games, and most JRPGs in general, and this one is no exception. So that's obnoxious, but that's something that all these games have in common, so it doesn't necessarily make this game any worse than the previous ones. Yeah, so like Shania here is the harmonixer of this game, so she's like our equivalent of Yuri from the previous game, although personality-wise it's quite different. Yuri is kind of this is like a slight flash forward to like where we're going to be at the end of the first dungeon, I think. Yeah, you know, Yuri is very rowdy and not serious. Shania is like always very grim and serious. She doesn't really have much of a personality, I feel, other than like being very serious. But I mean, again, that's something this game has in common.
Hey, where have you been?
Previous ones too. Hey, Lenny.
There's work to do, Master. You've got a customer waiting.
Yeah, so like Lenny's
a
back
customer?
in this game,
Really?
which is great.
Welcome to Garland's Detective Agency. I'm the boss, Johnny Garland.
Yes, how do you do? My name is Gilbert, and I'm a teaching professor from a well-known university in Boston.
Why don't you just say the name of the university,
down.
dude?
I was told by a reliable source that this is the place to come if you happen to be looking to find someone.
Like, I'm literally a
You're
teaching
looking for
professor,
someone?
and I never talk
Yes,
that way.
this man. I've heard rumors that someone who looks very much like him has been seen around Manhattan recently.
Also, I kind of feel like, I don't know if the
Marlowe
term teaching
Brown.
professor really existed.
He's a man
back
facing
in, like, the
charges on at least 8
1920s or
counts of
whatever this
attempted
is.
murder, disorderly conduct, etc., etc. He was released on parole 3 days ago,
Like, at least at
and
my
right off the
university,
bat,
like, teaching
escaped
professors are a somewhat
without paying any bail money.
new
My God,
position.
he sounds like
in
trouble.
the last 10-ish years.
I don't get it. What do you want a guy like that for anyway? Huh?
Let's just say we have a business relationship. He got out on bail, as you know, but I'm his bond guarantor. You see, if I don't find him and fast, I'm going to be stuck with coming up with every cent of his bail money.
I got it. I'll help you. You'll see. He's as good as in your hands.
Yeah, so the game is
Are you
certainly
sure?
not
Accepting
making
such
it
a
obvious
dangerous
that this
case
guy
like that?
Gilbert is definitely
What are you
evil.
talking about? We just got our first real case, you know. Until now, all of our jobs have
That
been things
guy
like
just now,
sweeping
Gilbert,
factory chimneys and searching
will,
for runaway cats.
In the end, will be like the second to last
Nothing
boss of the
interesting
game.
at all.
Master,
He's the one I
think
mentioned
about
a
it.
few times.
Don't you
before,
think it's time to quit this? It's already been a
He
year
was like the boss
since
that
you
I
left the
managed
house
to
and opened the agency.
beat before he got
How's
in
your father's
turn.
business gonna
He
succeed
can actually
without
be a
you to
tough
run
boss, if you fight
Not
him
that
like
again.
normally. But
I told you I don't want to
he's
work
at the
there
point
anymore.
in the game where,
If you miss it
know,
so
if
much,
you do all the side
why don't you
quests,
go
you'll
back
be
by
super
yourself?
OP by the time you get to
What
him.
are you saying? On that day, I swore I would serve you for the rest of my life. You and I are one heart, one body. I can't imagine working anywhere without you, my master.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, for starters, I'm gonna ask some questions. Take care of things while I'm gone.
Hey, wait a minute. At least let me come with you. I sure hope young master's going to be all right out there on his own.
Okay, can I go back in to check out the place? I don't remember if it... Oh, there actually is. Oh, nice. Now actually, the game finally makes like running the default move, and walking is what you get for holding O. So I don't have to spend the next 50 hours holding down the walk button like I have in before. Oh, let's make the messages faster. Maybe instant would be nice. There's probably not going to be anything particularly good in here because it's like literally the first place. But I Might as well chat. And I'll be coming back here a lot to like, it's similar to oh, whoops! I meant to not take a rest. Whatever. It's like similar to Shadow Hearts 2. Each character has like a different way that they gain their new abilities and whatever. Like, you know, there's one guy, Frank, who's kind of like Joachim in Shadow Hearts 1. Like, he finds weapons as weird things around the world, and he sometimes needs to do little special missions, and when he finishes a special mission, he gets a new technique. There's a character, a little bit like Blanca, has to go through... It's a cat character, but it does something similar to Wolf Bouts, where when it beats certain ones, it gains new abilities. So everyone's got these
I'm Johnny
abilities.
Garland, and I'm
Johnny's
16.
is like...
I'm a private detective living in New York City.
Kind of like a
And like
wannabe
Lenny was
Inspector
saying,
Gadget.
the truth is, my father died 3 years ago.
Occasionally, Lenny
and
will
I was
give him,
supposed
like,
to take
math
over
puzzles
running his
to do,
company.
and if he
But
finishes
living
the
on an
puzzle, Lenny will
inheritance
give him
doesn't
a
really
new,
do it for me. So
ability.
I opened my own office.
So we'll be
There
coming
are
back
other
to that
reasons why
office
I'm a
frequently
detective.
to deal with
That
Lenny's
accident
stuff.
didn't just take my family. It also took part of my memories. There is something important I had to remember. Something significant. Something that really means something to me. I thought that if I started working as a detective, it might help me someday to remember. I haven't told this to anybody. Not a soul. Even Lenny.
So I just need to talk to people, and like, I'm pretty sure there's a ring soul somewhere around here too. Before I go out. Same lady? I thought you were standing. Okay. Yeah, but before I go to Times Square, I'm pretty sure there's a ring soul. Maybe not here, maybe it's later. Or maybe it's in the next area. This guy looks really similar to the fat kids from Shadow Hearts 2 on like Champs-Élysées. You like just walked from here like 10 seconds ago, and now you're walking from there again. Did you really finish going all the way around the block that quickly? Oh yeah, these guys. Yeah, so like, I complained a lot about like all the homophobic jokes in Shadow Hearts 2, and I mentioned that like Shadow Hearts 3 cuts down on that a lot. Basically, like these two guys are the only like homophobic punchlines left in the game. So this is like one of the Majumel brothers from the first game. I don't know what happened to his brother. But yeah, at least. Anyway, like, this guy and his new BF are, yeah, Gerald Majumel. These guys are around, but other than that, the game has much less of this stuff than the second game did. Yeah, these Stellars are like the equivalent of Crest Magic from the equivalent of Crest Magic from Shadow Hearts 2. Oh, is it already put to me? Okay, oh, right now I only have one spell. Yeah, so they're like Crest Magic, but you can, I have 2 spells, okay. You can, like, upgrade these different slots so they can have higher tier spells on them, or you can give them, like, you know, like, you can upgrade them so spells placed in that slot have a stronger effect or cost less MP or whatever. So it gives you some nice customization. It, like, it's kind of confusing that, like, they always put the yes option at the bottom and the no option at the top. It's like the opposite of what I'm used to. But yeah, so the, yeah, Chelsea. These Stellar charts kind of like, it kind of like reminds me a teeny bit of like garment grids in Final Fantasy X-2. Come on, what is it? This one of those ring souls. No, I don't want to go to Chelsea yet. I want to check out. Like, am I crazy or? It might not be here. It might be in Harlem. I don't know. Let me check Upper West Side one more time. Because I really could have sworn there's like a ring soul on a corner. It's kind of hard when the camera angle keeps changing. No, it doesn't seem to be. Okay, let's go to Chelsea. I think in Chelsea I'm going to actually have to start having some battles. And I'm going to have like a normal speed ring, which is going to be super hard to adjust to because I've played the past like 50 hours of Shadow Hearts 2 with coral pendants on everyone. Survived the Civil War, so like, let's say you were 15 in the Civil War, so that would mean you were born like 1850, now it's 1920, so yeah, you're in your 70s, yeah, I guess that's possible. I even have like an ability to... Okay, I can take photos. Yeah, so like Johnny's like special ability is taking photos of things similar to Anastasia from the first game. Though like in this case you actually have to hit a ring to take a photo, but it's like a ring that's almost impossible to miss. So I don't have a mini-map anymore in this game, I have this navigation map instead. It's been a while since I've played this, I don't know how things work. Some dudes. I guess I should take photos of them, but it'll be easier to do that when I've got more people in my party. Ah! I need to be getting perfect hits. Because this game, like similar to Shadow Hearts 2,
we're way weaker than I thought.
There's an extreme that you can get like halfway through the game. Which is super good, but you only get it if your ring perfect rate is high enough. So like I need to keep track of that like I did before. Yeah, right now my perfect rate is 0%. How do you know? I probably should have done the tutorial about how to do doubles. Anyway, I don't have enough stock gauge as my action point, right? I don't even have one yet, so I could actually kill you without spending a I don't know if I'm strong enough. Ah! Good job here. Pretty sure I would have. If I had done this right, I would have like killed each of them in one hit. And I could have had a no damage doing perfect victory. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. It's just the very beginning of the game. I'll get better at it. Okay, yeah, so circles are for healing stuff, triangles are for, like, buffs, and squares are for attacks. Oh, hey, you gonna attack me? Oh, there's a bunch of them now.
Yeah!
Can I hit all of you? Yes. Nice. Oh, it only hit... The Hail Death spell in Hail Breeze or whatever it's called in Shadow Hearts 2, like, it will still do damage to whoever hits in its shooting part, too. It seems like it works differently in this one. If I do double... I don't think double will hit both of them, though. Like, double will... They will do 2 attacks on one guy, which is not what I want. Let's try it. Oh yeah, no, I forgot. Double, you can't do like 2... You can't do 2 regular attacks with double. You have to... You can't do 2 regular attacks with double. You have to like do one magic and one physical attack, or like maybe 2 different magic spells. Oh god, I have to kill this guy or I'll go berserk.
I'm pretty strong, huh?
Not really, Johnny. That will help a little bit. At least until I get Shania and put that on her. Nothing here. Oh, hey, you.
Come on. Yeah.
This should be my first no damage ring perfect victory.
I'm so strong.
I didn't get any bonus for ring perfect. I only got a bonus for no damage. That's annoying. It's not really useful. Let's put it on for now. I can change things up later. And yeah, so in this game, it's like a little bit different than the Shadow Hearts 2, where in Shadow Hearts 2 you can put a bunch of stellars on someone, and it's just limited by like what their dominance capacity. But here you put stellars onto a chart, and then you put the chart on someone, which kind of makes it convenient for switching between people. And it also means that like an individual character doesn't have a limited like number of stellars they can put on. I don't know if I have enough MP for this. I don't. That was a bad idea. Let's see if I can kill one. At least I can kill one per turn if I can hit hits. Risky for the photo. Let's do it. That's fine.
Okay, look over here.
Not necessarily fine.
Smile and say
If I don't hit this ring right, I'll go berserk. That'll cause problems. Oh, whatever. It really seems like I don't get bonuses for ring perfect victories anymore. Or maybe it's just not doing it because this is like sort of the tutorial level. Ooh. I'm not even gonna try putting these seals on anyone until I've got coral pendants, though. Sort of seemed to play out. And now we're in the upper room. I guess let me pop over and save before I do the rest of it.
Alright, let's do this.
I'm not sure if I'll hit all of you. Yeah, so let's just... I'm gonna have to kill you one at a time anyway. I'll be fast. Well, maybe let me check. Will my double... I'm pretty sure if I do a double, it's gonna like attack once. What I would really like to do... Oh, I can. Okay, I can attack one and magic the other one. Oh no, it's gonna be the same person. That's obnoxious. Oh, okay, I can do it that way. Okay, I didn't realize that. That's good.
Don't mess with New Yorkers.
Yeah, I can't get through this door yet. Fight you? Oh no. Yeah, you can even hear that sort of opera style stuff. I couldn't hear downstairs on the second floor, but I can hear it here.
I'm not afraid of you.
I'm gonna kill this one so I can take a photo of the other one.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese.
I guess maybe I could have done snap and then attack. It's like that double.
What the? You were way weaker than I...
You were way weaker than I thought. So the key being here. Hey kid. Your sister's downstairs.
I'll take you out.
Double and the guy in the back. And then pass the us and the others. Ah! That's probably... Cast Cure on myself. They're gonna get a bunch of turns. That's not good. Ah! At least they do like pretty negligible damage. Ah! Oh, I must have leveled up at some point.
Already
That's an
over?
example
That
of
was too easy.
what I was saying earlier. And I mean, these aren't even really hard fights, it's just like the tutorial level. But I was mentioning earlier that in this game, like, it's often good to use up some double and some magic points and whatever to end the fight before you really get into the fight. And I feel like that's exactly what would have been helpful here, right? Because if I had hit that ring that I tried the first time, that fight would have been over before it even started. But since I missed it, then I ended up getting attacked like 6 times. So I have to take you down to your sister, and then I think you guys will have a key that you picked up somewhere. No, so it's not even a key, I just needed to know the trick. Yeah. I mean, this dungeon like doesn't really have any gimmicky puzzle to it, but of course it's just like basically the tutorial level. So I've been doing a pretty crappy job so far, but it'll be fine. It's only the very beginning of the game. Is there anything else we can do? Okay, I think soon I'm gonna run into Shania from the opening cutscene.
Who's there?
Excuse me? I mean, how are you? I run a detective agency around here. Johnny Garland is what they call me.
Johnny Garland? Give me a break. What? My God, you're Johnny! Wait, stop right there! Don't come any closer!
What are you acting all scared about?
Yeah.
It's not like I'm going to report you or anything. What's going on?
Hey, Shania. whoever like designed this cutscene intentionally made the camera stop there for just a second. Better do a hard hit so that thing can't do a double attack on this. Spell does. Ah. I think it's still working too soon. I'm pretty sure I can kill it with a regular hit, but I might want to do double just to be sure. Doing double might just be making my life harder. Still got perfect. Okay, so I killed it anyway without doing double. But, you know, just for safety. Now we'll get to meet our antagonists. Our main antagonists. This game has several secondary antagonists, but I mean, these Shadow Hearts games always do. Like, there's typically a kind of minor antagonist for the first half of the game. So in Shadow Hearts 1 is Dokwai, in Shadow Hearts 2 is Rasputin, Asmodeus, Astaroth. In this one, if I recall correctly, it's like, I forget his name, Nick something, but some like gangsters are the sort of like minor antagonists for the first third of the game or something. And then it switches to focusing on like these two.
Wait. Damn.
huh?
Morning. How'd you sleep?
Hey, wait. How did I get back here? Well, let me see. I remember suddenly being attacked. Attacked by some weird, some sort of monster. But after that, I...
Master, I know exactly what happened. The truth is, these two kind souls saved your life. They were kind enough to bring you back here while you were still unconscious.
Huh? I was just being a little careless, I think. Hey, wait a minute. What were you doing there yesterday? You're connected to that beast in some way, right? Let's see. That's it! You changed your shape, didn't you?
Calm down. You're asking way too many questions. Besides, don't forget that you were there too for some reason.
I happen to be a detective, you know.
Listen. Have you heard of Malice before?
Malice?
Lenny's heard of that.
Yeah, Malice. A red light made of humanity's hate and anger. It was more than 10 years ago. Somebody broke the seal and unleashed 1,000 years of pent-up malice on our world.
Slash
The malice. It spread like wildfire all over the planet,
So this is like
plunging humans
mid-20s.
everywhere into complete madness. Sometimes, the malice opens a window, allowing beasts to come in.
Window?
Didn't you see the window? It looked like a giant sea-green whirlwind. That's why we call that a window.
Why does looking like a giant sea green whirlwind mean we call
Our
it a
work
window?
is to hunt down those evil beasts. The ones who come through. The power you saw
It would have
yesterday,
made a lot more sense to say, like,
that's what I use for the hunt.
we can use it to see through into the
So
other
you're
world. That's why we
exterminating
call it a
monsters,
window.
huh?
Not like, it looks like a sea green whirlwind. That's why we call it a window.
Master,
What does
please!
looking like
Don't
a sea
scream
green
like that
whirlwind have to
again.
do with windows?
But what are we gonna do, Lenny? The guy Professor Gilbert asked us to find for him was eaten by a monster.
Oh. I see what you mean. Well then, I guess we have no choice but to say we're sorry.
Maybe. But eaten by a monster? He won't believe me.
You know, if you like, we could go along with you.
Yeah?
We can explain things a lot better than you. Besides, you don't want any problems. What if little Master faints again, huh?
Hey, I'm not a little kid.
My name is Shania, and this is...
I am Nathan. It is my honor.
Hi.
Nathan is a cool character. Nathan is a cool character. His the way he gets like new abilities.
the name's
is he has
Johnny.
to do these hunts.
How are you?
Where you have to like find creatures in certain places, but somehow you have to like sometimes you have to place different things around the map to lure them out or whatever. It's like pretty. The first few are of course quite easy, but some of the later ones are quite puzzly. So at this point we can take that off again and give it to Shania. That's where it'll be more useful. So we can heal. That's fine for now. I don't really need to mess with this stuff yet until everyone's leveled up. Okay. Let's pop on over to BU. So will I find a ring sword? Oh. Lottery ticket. I should have saved. Well, at least this one is super easy lock. Very big for the area, it's very slow. Okay, now I'm pretty sure Nathan doesn't need that because his, he's already got like a gale, wind sort of attack. So I'll put this on Johnny's Stellar Shard for now. Oh, actually, oh, it's limited by, okay. Oh, right now no one. So the Stellar, like, this can only have a fire Stellar, that can only have a water Stellar. That's light, so yeah, at the moment we can't put that Stellar on anyone. This area seems, is it just me or is there more people here than there were before? Oh, that's the lottery. I guess the only new person is the lottery person. Was this guy here before? I think so. These two kids were always here. What about the ring soul? Really still no ring soul? I could have sworn there was a ring soul around here. Wait a second, I want to check something. So Gilbert is supposedly in Arkham. It's Arkham. Should this be like Miskatonic University? Because in like the Lovecraft mythos, there's not an Arkham University. There's Miskatonic University located in Arkham. But this guy said Boston. Oh no, he said, okay. He didn't say BU, he said a university in Boston. Okay. Oh, so I guess, yeah, this isn't Miskatonic, because this is not actually in Arkham, right? This is a university in Boston called Arkham University. As opposed to, like, a university in Arkham called Miskatonic University. I kind of really feel like I'm missing a ring soul, but whatever. And also the guy who gives trial. So I think here we're going to pick up the pedometer. There's also like the equivalent of Solomon's trials are here. But I'm not sure we're going to find them. I'm not sure they'll be open to us that soon. I'm looking for that too. Why do you think he's crazy? Oh, I apparently missed a coral lariat, but nothing about a ring soul. Okay. So, okay. I just cheated a little bit and looked. Seems like there is a ring soul there, but it won't appear until, like, later. Okay. Apparently I also missed a coral lariat at whatchamacallit? What's that place called? Chelsea. But who even cares? Because I'm just gonna buy coral pendants. I think down in like the basements under Arkham University is also where I'm gonna find Frank. Just the pedometer guy. I'm still getting so thrown off by the fact that the yes option comes at the top. I mean, the yes option comes at the bottom. Oh, hey, look at that chest. And I thought, like, the shopkeeper dudes would be here, but I guess they don't come until later. What did she just say? Fooling around. I feel like the term fooling around has different connotations than what you probably intend here. So this is where the equivalent of Solomon Trials will be in this room, but I'm not sure I can get in yet. I can't. Oh no, it's locked. This is, what is it, like Professor Lovecraft, I think? And he's at Arkham University. So I think here I need to go around and just ask people about Professor Gilbert. Good. I think I already asked her. Some call me Tim. So like Gilbert, you just like took an unapproved sabbatical suddenly. I'm pretty sure later, like, there's a person here that I get something from, like, trade photos with or something. I don't remember. Yeah, this game has like this pretty involved like photos side quest. What's her description? Refined. That's realistic. So yeah, like in Shadow Hearts 2, like you can try to like get photos of everything and fill up the library, but there's not really any reward for it. There's like a tiny bit of I think there's like one accessory you can get on a New Game Plus if you fill out your library, and it's not even like particularly good. So the game doesn't really encourage you to bother with all that stuff. But in this game, you like really need to. I mean, like, it's a fairly important side quest, and you get a lot of rewards. Yeah, you get a lot of rewards for. So now I need to get a light or a lamp to do the thing. Yeah, so the photo side quest, like, you get a lot of rewards for, so it's really worth doing. Not to mention, it's like, it gets you Johnny's ultimate stuff. And also, it's a lot more involved than just trying to take photos of everything, because, like, there's a lot of monsters that you can't get photos of, because, like, they're in... For example, like, they happen in situations that Johnny, or they happen in battles that Johnny can't be in. So there's some things that, like, you can only get their photos by trading with other people who have photos. Like, it's like trading Pokemon cards or something. But yeah, so it's like much more involved than the photo stuff in Shadow Hearts Covenant was. I think I need to go look at that door and see that it's closed, and then I'll have some little seed, and then I'll be able to look for a lantern or something. So I have to talk to everyone again. It's a little bit obnoxious. This is kind of like reminiscent of Shadow Hearts 1. It's kind of dungeons where you just have to walk around the same area over and over again. I don't want to talk to all the people I already talked to. Let's see if like anyone new up here. Hey, there we go. Glad I didn't waste my time talking to every person again. Alright, by the way, how much money do I have? Well, it's not really going to be enough to buy a bunch of coral pendants yet. Is that a lantern? You guys seriously let me just take the stuff out of your science lab and walk away with it? Oh, now the Majamel shopkeepers will show up. Yeah. Why does it say question mark, question mark, question mark? I know these guys' names. I'll do that later when I have money to spend. These are super cheap. I mean, kind of makes sense. I always thought it was weird that in the first game, coral lariats cost almost as much as coral pendants, but like totally suck. Maybe let's just use some of these for now until I can get coral pendants. This will help me get more ring perfects until I can get coral pendants and really get perfect on everything. Or maybe I should save before I go in there. Oh, there was a save point here already.
The anger of the heavens.
Kill this. This animation. I think I forgot. There's some setting I have to change to not have these long ass animations. Kind of similar to like Final Fantasy X. You can set your AI animation to be short or fast.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese. Yeah!
In battle, the ones who are defeated are those without
Combos also work differently in this than they did in the other one. In the other one, like, you have to combo. You have to run up to someone to combo and wait for them. But this one, combo, and then it draws them up to your turn, I think. Fusion effect, short. Yeah, that's what I want. So that combo is also a way to, like, for example, the situation just now where Natan went first, but then there was some enemy gonna have a turn. Then I could have had Natan like combo with Johnny or Shania so that they would get pulled up in the order and get another turn in before that creature. Brilliant detective abilities, Johnny. The full level and open door.
I'll take you out.
Amazing. Snap a photo of that. And then stellar magic to go through them.
Okay, look over here.
Let's hope this kills him, but I'm not
Smile
sure.
and say cheese.
Might as well give up on getting a totem. Oh, sweet. Maybe I can pull this off. If I can guess. But I won't quite hit both of you. Told you I could do it. No damage victory. I didn't quite get ring perfect though.
Already
I screwed up the
finished.
time, but that's fine. And of course I used up all my stocks, all my like action point stocks, which means next battle I'm not going to be able to do that trick again. Oh boy. Are you sure you want to pull that lever? With a bunch of a cage full of monsters there? Like, how do you know that lever's going to open this door and they open that cage? See what I was saying? And of course now I used up all my stocks. Can you get this? Yes, nice. Not really any point comboing right now, so I'll just do that. I mean, I can double and take one of them Sweet.
Inexperienced.
Oh, now I'm finally getting it. This is feeling perfect. I guess they... Oh, nice. This is the other good thing, right? It filled up my stock gauge a little bit. So sometimes it's worthwhile to use up your action points to finish a battle because, like, you get action points back, which lets you continue doing that. Oh, and you know what I forgot to do? Before I came to Arkham University, I meant to go back up to Chelsea Theater and, like, see if there was anything in the room where I fought. Oh, hey. Can you just redo what I did? Oh, but now you guys are all spread out. Still finish this fight the same way I did before, but it means everyone's going to have to use a double instead of just Johnny using a double. Now that I think of it, I probably could have had him kill one on the sides and had Shania kill two, because I think her spell works. From her angle it would work. Oh shit. We'll have to do double. Combo and she can do double. And she can bring you back in for the next combo and kill this, and she will double to kill the other one. Blah! Now we'll just kill it very fast. Physical hit is kind of hard to do well on that ring because we've got two attack slots so close together. Now we're kind of low on. Is there any ever not pull lever? Because eventually you want all the doors open.
What the hell? Who are you guys? Yeah!
This might not kill him, actually. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the other time when I didn't kill them, I hadn't hit the perfect. Okay, we filled up our stop gauge. Yeah, let's fight all you. Use the money, saving up money to buy coral pendants. And I got a full stock gauge, so this should be easy. Oh, I almost missed that. What's my ring perfect blade look like now? Still not great. I want to be up in like the high 70s at least. Stuck on edges. Okay, so I have to open that door that I tried to open before. I have to open from the other side. And I think up ahead I'm gonna meet Frank. Oh, I should have bought a fourth portal area, like knowing that I would meet Frank. Whatever. Okay, there's going to be another lever with a cave full of monsters.
What the hell? Who are you guys?
Language, John.
Yeah.
Okay, what the hell? Oh, wow.
The destiny of a warrior is to continue fighting.
His thing is strong enough to kill those without even without double. Okay. Oh, because also their earth element and his spell is made out. Makes sense.
I'm not afraid of you.
A complete mismatch of strength.
Is this where I meet Frank? Oh yeah, there he is.
So many hideous creatures. That Professor Gilbert, he presents such a danger to the States. Oh well, I guess it's time for old Frank to clean all this up. Oh, somebody's coming! Oh no! I've got to hide!
Hey, look. Think we should help him out?
I haven't the foggiest idea.
That's a big help.
Oh no, another fight.
I'll take you out.
10 fights I've had already. What should I do? Ooh, medium size, that's nice. Oh shit! I meant to do double, but I accidentally did combo. Let's combo again. Nah! And combo and double each have their advantages and disadvantages. With combo, there's the risk that you'll screw up the combo spin.
Don't mess with New Yorkers.
With double, like the ring has smaller areas, it's harder to hit.
Wow! You killed them! And so fast! Fantastic!
What are you talking about? Are you alright?
I'm pretty sure he's saying that we killed them so fast, and that's fantastic.
Hiding. That way, the creatures didn't even notice Frank.
Oh yeah, right. They were beating you to a pulp, you know. You're out of your mind, and what's the art of hiding?
Well, if you really want to know, then I guess Frank will have to tell you a little story. A story of long ago. And it goes like this. Once upon a time, old Frank was flying in a light plane, bought for him by his daddy. But tragically, there was a horrible accident, and poor old Frank crashed into the South American jungle. After wandering lost for a whole week, just about the time Frank thought it was the end, Frank discovered a secluded village in the middle of the jungle. The village was called Brazil, the Ninja Hideaway. It was an ancient ninja village, built 300 years before by ninja descendants from Japan.
Now hold on. No way any of this could be true.
Meanwhile, Frank went about studying the ninja spirit
And like
and learned
Frank's endgame side quest.
Frank
is
swore
that
he
village.
would use these arts to protect the freedom of the states. Ta-da! Frank learned Professor Gilbert was working on some questionable research. So old Frank decided to come here alone to investigate. But looky here! Can it be possible? Did old Frank just meet some other people with the same idea? Boy! I'd like you to call me Frank if you don't mind. Say, let's all look for Gilbert together.
Huh? What? Chill out, okay? Quit assuming things. First, there's a key. We have to find it, otherwise we can't get into Gilbert's room. Hey, we'll see ya. Okay?
A key, you say? Now, you just leave it to old Frank. A simple thing like a locked door is no match for Frank's ninja arts.
Man. See, that's not what I meant.
Aren't you lucky, making a new friend?
We're wasting time. Let us go.
Okay, boy. Let's get this show on the road.
Perfect. With friends like that.
Hey, let's search that area. Glad I came in here. Oh, lever. Oh, Frank already pulled it, right? Spell I got. So I think I have to just go back to the door that was locked earlier. If I recall correctly, Frank already has the key. So now the problem is Frank doesn't have a corollary yet, so I'm going to be missing a bunch of his rings. Is there any chest in here? Like, all of those other cages have had chests inside. This one doesn't seem to.
Alright.
So the best thing I can do is try to not use Frank until I have a corollary to use on him. Maybe I don't need a double. This will take him out. Ah!
In battle, the ones who are defeated are those without honor.
I'm not afraid of you.
I receive the glory of the victor while undertaking the...
And I'm not getting soul for Shemaya, right? I think I won't get it until I do the, I think after we go to Grand Canyon and do her quest to unlock her next fusion, then I'll also start to be able to power them up. Oh, no, if I remember
The
correctly,
door
this
boy
one, like, I don't
previously
really
mentioned,
use
huh?
soul charge like the other one.
Okay, folks.
Like in Shadow
I
Hearts
strongly
Covenant, she just
suggest you all
like
stand
she
back.
picks up statues around the world, and those statues like level up with fusions, if I recall correctly.
There! Behold, ninjutsu's out of unlock. So, that is over. Shall we go?
You know,
sure
for
we're
a
about
second
to
I
have-
thought it was gonna be cool. Shows you how lame I am.
In a moment, I think we're about to have a boss fight. Okay, we still have some stuff to do. No, not much. Once I reach that place, I'll heal up Johnny's MP. Hey, Dark Edge. This should be my last fight before
Let's do this.
the big boss. I could have had combo, I guess. Yeah, good. That's what I expected. Oh, come on! Screw that. That was total BS. Okay, Frank, you're probably gonna miss some of these, but... Oh, that was...
Zeph, no problem.
How's my score looking now? 72%. It's not bad. I think I can get up to like 80% once I've got coral pendants on everyone.
Professor Gilbert, is everything okay?
Ah, it's you. I appreciate you going to all this trouble.
No problem. But all of those monsters down below, what's with that?
Oh, those things? Well, you see, I guess I got a bit carried away and created too many of them. But it's okay. I've started keeping them in cages.
I can't believe it. You created them?
So then, the rumor is true, just like old Frank suspected. You made those awful creatures. You did it! Gilbert, exactly what do you think you're up to?
By the way, Johnny, about that investigation I hired you for.
Marlowe. Marlowe was eaten by a monster. Did you have a hand in that too?
No, that had nothing to do with me. But I suspected. It it would turn out the way it did. And thanks to you, my suspicion has turned out to be well-founded. But there's still one little thing, a final missing piece to the whole puzzle. And sadly, as long as I don't have it, as long as it eludes my grasp, then my creative abilities are severely limited. It's completely astounding. Awesome. But it's still weak when compared to her power.
Her power? If you know something, then tell me now.
I'm afraid I know nothing positive yet. Say, would you mind cleaning up around here? I'm afraid I've got some pressing business to attend to.
Come back!
Princess!
Boy!
This would be like the first real boss fight of the game, if I recall correctly.
Bring it on!
It'd be nice to see what element he is, or whatever edge on sounds.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese.
Dark element, so I could put light edge on someone. Oh shit. I should have done hard hit to get rid of it. Stop. How do you do that? My attack doesn't have enough. Crap. That was it. It's gonna be able to double me now. And we don't have holy edge. thinking of doing like a big combo, but it's not gonna work. Ooh, almost missed it. This should kill him, and if it doesn't, Shania will finish him. Could have been nice if that didn't kill him.
Zephyr, no problem. I hit you with the blunt side.
It was a pretty crappy fight, but well. I mean, it wasn't terrible. I screwed up by letting him get a double off when I should have hard hit him in the beginning. And I missed a lot of my perfect rings. So I want to go back to Chelsea, like I was saying before, to check that room. And then I can also pop back on over to Arkham University to check that room I was just in. I wonder if the Lovecraft trials will be there yet, or if they come later. I don't remember. Do you have anything to give me? I might get. This time the ring soul will be here. Yeah. Hey, ring soul. Ring Spirit. It used to be called Ring Soul. Oh, maybe is it because you're an apprentice? And once you get through your apprenticeship, then you'll be a Ring Soul instead of Ring Spirit? Oh, okay, yeah, so I forgot about that. In the other game, like, you find rings all over the place. Here you will find ring fragments and have to bring them back. So far, their strike areas are quite huge, so I don't need to worry too much about that stuff yet. Oh, hey. I could have sworn I'd get something from her for rescuing these kids, but I guess not until later. I feel like later she trades me some photos or something. Ah, there we go. How's the music still playing if that guy's gone? I mean, I guess he wasn't playing, he just had a record going, right? Like, Shania and Nathan, you didn't bother to turn off the record? Oh, someone does have Holy Edge. Oh, it's on Frank. Okay. I guess I could have put that. Had Frank put that on Shania early on, the battle would have gone faster. I mean, still the battle only took like 3 turns. Okay, so now I want to check out Gilbert's office in Arkham University again. And then that'll be it for this time. I'll head off to Grand Canyon next time. Okay, oh, it's over here. Counter right there is quite low. I guess there aren't random encounters in that place. Like the random encounter. In that theater, I didn't have random encounters. I just had like when I walked around the corner and there was a guy standing there and he would run up to me. Arkham University. Hey, people walking around. Stuck there. I guess Professor Lovecraft isn't here yet. Oh, lottery ticket, good. I hope I haven't like already met a lottery person and missed them because I wasn't holding a ticket. I don't think the game will start playing tricks like that this early in the game. Okay, so next time off to the Grand Canyon.